everyone, welcome back to Redbanditracing. In this video, I'll be showing you guys how to take off the LED module kit on the Traxxas Maxx. Along with that, I'm going to be throwing on the old bumpers, putting on a new brace because mine is bent down a little bit. I'm also going to be replacing the bulkheads because mine are running really thin. This one feels like paper when you bend it. This one's not bad, but I'm just going to replace both. And this is really simple. What I'm going to do is going to clip all these zip ties to get the wire off. I'm going to unscrew the module itself, pull out of the ESC. Going to unscrew here and here, here and here, and that's going to be it for the LED kit. Then I'm going to unscrew these two screws right here to take off the brace. Also unscrew this. The brace will come out, and then throw everything back on. The skid plates, all you have to do is take out 4 screws, put it back on, put the 4 screws back in, so that's really simple as well. You're only going to need a 2.0mm hex and a 2.5mm hex. The pliers to take this out, that's all the tools you're going to need, and let's get right into it. The first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to be cutting all the zip ties. I already cut a few. You have to be really careful because if you accidentally cut a wire, you're gonna need a new LED kit. What you have to be really careful of is this wire, because this wire is your battery cable. To angle it really well, this one is really tight. So what I'm going to do is just slowly clip this one area and pull. All you do is clip and pull. See, clipping and pulling. I'm trying to cut it just a little bit. And there we go. So now I'm going to do that for all 3, and I'll give you guys the next step. Alright, so now that's all off, I'm now going to unscrew the module and pull out from the ESC. The reason I'm taking off the LED kit is because I do a lot of bashing, and this is starting to cut a little bit, and in the back, I already have a wire cut. So, I do like the LED kit, it looks nice, but it's already flickering in the front and the back. I think I did lose this side of the LED already, so I'm not going to be using that. I probably will put this back on eventually, but since I'm running the Traxxas Maxx and RC Clash, I really don't want to break the LED kit. Yes, I have to replace this because that is bent down. And the skid plates is something I should have replaced a long time ago, especially this one. This one irritates me so much of how it's so scraped out and paper thin. So now I'm going to take a 2.0mm hex, and all I'm going to do is unscrew both screws for the module. Now we got that unscrewed. I'm just going to put this aside, because now all we have to do, this is going to be a little bit difficult. This is why I brought a pick. You might need to pull this, because that will unlatch just a bit of room so you can pull it out. But you might not need it, because you can take your pliers and get both sides of the module. Now we got all this out. All we have to do is take off the front and the rear bumper, and this should all come out. To take off this bumper, all you have to do is take off these 2 screws and pull out. And for the front, this and this screw. And that's all you have to do. Alright, now I got all this stuff out. As you guys see, the majority of the damage on this rear bumper is right around here. Where is it? Here. We did get, I believe, 2 cut wires. Alright, so if you guys are just looking to take off the LED kit module, all you have to do is put on these front and rear bumpers back on, and you can go on your way. But if you also want to learn how to get the T-brace, or just the bumper brace, I don't know if this is the T-brace, but the bumper brace, all you have to do is take off these 2 screws down there, and this screw, and this should pull out. Alright, so we got this off, and make sure to keep these screws, because the new brace does not come with one. So now that you got that off, we're going to open up this package and throw it on. It will be the same thing as before. I got to put on this top screw, line up the 2 bottoms, and it should go on pretty easy. Alright, now that is fitted and on nice, or throw on this front bumper, all you have to do is line up these two dowels with the holes, and boom, that's it. Put a screw in here, and you're good. All right, front bumper is all looking good. It's now straight again. Move on to the back, and this is just as easy. Put those two dowels in the holes in the rear bumper and pop that in. That's good. And that is on with those two screws. So now I've been thinking about it throughout this entire repair. I think I'm only gonna replace the rear. The front is looking good condition and the screws aren't pulling out, while the rear, yeah, there's only one screw left. We were filming an RC Clash. I did one practice lap and a screw is missing. So I'm definitely replacing this. What sucks, you don't get extra screws in the skid plate bag. I think we have 2 extras. I'll be putting them on after I finish editing this, filming this video. But yeah, all you have to do is take out my 1 screw, but if you are normal, take out all 4 of your screws, take this off, and put it right back on. Okay, I forgot one thing. You do have to take off these 2 screws in the back of the brace as well. Alright, so that popped right out. Just for an explanation, why I'm getting rid of it is, especially for all those cracks right here and all the screws pulling out, I think it's just best to get rid of this. This is just so flimsy. Now here's the new one. Definitely not as flimsy. So this is just gonna pop right in underneath the center skid plate, and that's it. Time to do such a lot of work. Throwing my 1 screw. Alright, so that is it. This is all secure. Screwed in that within the brace and onto the skid plate. LED kit is off. Brand new skid plate. Oh my, that looks so good at that 1 screw. This side actually looks in pretty good shape, so not going to replace that. And yeah, LED kit's off for now. I feel like it just wasn't going to hold up, and it was not the cheapest, and I don't just want to destroy it. I want to use it for what it's worth, for maybe some night off-road videos. But yeah, it looks pretty good. If you guys like this video, make sure to like and subscribe. I'll see you guys next one.